Everyone, it's your boy Darkpool Algo, and thanks for joining me on another, we're going to call this end of the week watch list review. Where are they now, right? I like to do these at the end of the week to see where our weekend watch list picks ended up, and just to kind of go over things that worked and things that didn't work. So this week was kind of rough for me, actually, to be completely honest and transparent, and sucked. First red week in a long time, and I need to learn from this. So I'm going to spend some time this weekend reviewing what I did differently this week as compared to weeks previous, what I can do differently next week, and identify really what the difference was. It's important to understand that losses are part of trading. My losses are a little more than I wish they would have been, and so that's going to be part of my review. There's a word for it. I can't remember the word for it right now because I'm on the spot. But post-mortem, yeah, post-mortem review of the week in trading. So with that being said, next week's a new week, right? Next week's full of new opportunities, and my seat's still at the table. Don't really think it was a market because there's plenty of opportunities to make money in this market, but I think it was a lot of just mentally. Yeah. Plus traveling, plus taking on a bunch of new stuff. So I mean, I'll go through it. I'll touch on it in a weekend video. I plan on doing the watch list video. I'll also do a just kind of a mental, like, what happened to me in the week video. I think it's important to learn from your losses so that you can learn not to make them again, right? So with that being said, thanks for joining me. Today is Friday, October 8th, 2021, and this is the end of the week watch list recap. I'm going to go through the top 5 stocks that we had for the week and see where they're at now. All I ask in return is you hit that like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, and share it with your friends, families, co-workers, neighbors, everybody. Let's spread the word. Leave some comments in the comment section below. It does help me out with the algorithm. Any of those small content creators can really benefit from those comments. So before we jump into it, a real quick video, and we'll be right back. See you in a second. All right, welcome back. So this week we had Clorox, Walmart, Z, and Path on our list, right? I think I'm gonna look. Let's see. Let's start with Path, and I'm trying to figure out what the best thing. I think maybe this might be a good one. This might be a good indication. Maybe not. Let's see. 4 hour. All right. Was recording a video. What's up? Where have you guys been?
We were out at lunch.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, so that's figured too. Where was I? I'm looking at Path. So, where do we, let's see. Where we go? Friday. Oh, no. We want daily. Check out the daily. The daily. Right. Let me just get this set up here for a second. Okay. Okay, so we're going to use this chart, I guess. So looking at Path, we would have alerted it on the weekend. So let's see, Sunday is here. We would have alerted that it was below VWAP, or excuse me, negatively stacked moving averages. Let's see. Oh, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we would have alerted on it here, noting that, right, the algo had probably a little bit diverged. Obviously, if we would have got into it on Monday, right, there would have been a nice little drop. Let's just pretend like we would have caught that bounce. If we would have caught that bounce here, let's see. Oh, there it is. All right, $4, 8% move going into Tuesday. Sold off another opportunity to enter on Wednesday. If we would have got in on Wednesday and held it to today, right? There's a couple opportunities throughout the week to play the rally from the lows, right? Definitely had some good lows there. So $4 each time, about 7 to 8% on path. I'm going to consider that one a win. Let's go ahead and look at. I know that I was really early on a couple of these. Let's just check out Zillow. I know Zillow had a pretty decent week. Yeah, there it is. I know it's super early on Zillow, so I probably would have let you know not to get in until you're above the red directional SMA line. So the earliest we would have been able to enter would have been Wednesday morning, right? Playing the pullback to the red SMA. So from here to the high of today, which is approximately, that's on VWAP to the high of today, right? Another 10% move. So there's two 10% bangers, right? Pretty decent so far. I know W was also on our list. Wayfair. I think Wayfair still got a lot of opportunity. So as a general rule of thumb, we don't enter a play if it's below the red directional SMA on the 15-minute chart, right? So Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. Probably we didn't really have an entry, so this play is probably still valid up until next week. Let me check out what the algo is doing on it. I bet you the algo divergence is not played out yet, so we will keep an eye on this one. Wayfair may just be a carryover. I think I should start a carryover column on that page as well. I think that's a great idea. So for plays that don't pan out for that week or don't make the move that we expect them to, I'm going to create a new page called the carryover. Yeah, the algorithm is still diverged bullishly from price action, right? It's making higher highs and higher lows. Price action is basically just consolidating here within this range. Definitely dark pool resistance at 254.36. So we get above that, I think we can start moving up. But Wayfair will make the list for next week as well. Getting close to being above the red directional SMA. Definitely just chopped on these inside bars here all day long. So now we're 2-1. All right, Walmart. No Walmart move. I don't really play Walmart that much. I probably should have, but I just don't like the way it moves personally. But look at that. That's a great move right there. So, all right, we would have briefed on it here Sunday, right? Would have been tempted to get into any of these rallies. Again, my rules state that until we get above the red directional SMA, I'm not looking to get into any position. Let's say we would have got in here on Wednesday, held overnight, probably got out as soon as we realized that support was not holding. $3 or 2.39%, possibly continuation of a swing. Walmart does look good in next week. We still have an opportunity to rally up to that 141 level. We got real close to it, but we never broke above it. So I'd say we're about we're 3-1 actually. 3-1 moving into Clorox, which is our last move of the week. Walmart's still valid. I'm going to go ahead and take a note of that. I think W and Walmart are decent for next week. WMT. Alright, what's going on here with this one? So, we would have briefed on it here, letting us know not to get in until we break above the directional 200 SMA. We never got an opportunity there. You could have played the downside, the rejection off of that down. I know a lot of people like to take these and play it the opposite direction. There's a $3 move to the downside. We finally broke above the SMA on Wednesday. Briefly, however, we were unable to hold that level, right? Finally got above it on Thursday. If we would have played the move on Thursday, I more than likely said, I'm not interested in this until we get above this supply zone. We ripped above it, couldn't hold it, and then we sold off. Currently, we're below all of our moving averages. We're negatively stacked moving averages. So depending on what the market does, let's see, we did rally to the mean on the 7th. So this rally here was a move to the 21 EMA. So we did touch it, and now we may continue to sell out. So I may look at Clorox as a downside because this looks pretty bearish to me. So W and Walmart for next week, and then CLX for downside play. So overall, Path was a failure, Z was a win, W was a win, Walmart was a potential win, and rolling into next week. And Clorox never really panned out. So all in all, I think we did pretty good. Now, just keep in mind, like I said, this divergence doesn't have to play out within a week. It can play out in 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 days, 2 years. No, not years, but mainly maybe within a month or so. Clorox is invalidated. Walmart, W is still a valid setup. Walmart is the divergence is played out. Z for Zillow, we actually have bearish divergence. The bullish divergence did play out. There was that move, right? So we played that divergence up to that move, and just so that you can see what that looks like completed. So there's the move, right? Break above the directional SMA. We would have got in on, right, October 6th. The divergence for Z on October 6th, right? We would have taken this move here, right, to the divergence playing out here. So that's what it looks like when the divergence plays out. Good example of that. So it's always important to do a little bit of a post-mortem. I learned something here that we're going to do a continuation list. Our continuation list is going to look a little different than our weekly continuation list. This is going to look a little bit different than this weekly ending. It'll probably be just an ongoing list, potentially underneath the original. Let's see, actually leave a comment in the comment section below if you think I should do the continuation list underneath the original weekly watch list, or if I should create a new page for the continuation. Definitely let me know what y'all think about that. And thanks again for joining me. Once again, my name is Dark Hole Algo. This has been a end of the week recap, post-mortem on the picks that we had at the beginning of the week. So, wow, I forgot to change the date on that. Dude, I suck. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I will talk with y'all over the weekend. I've got the watch list prep on Saturday, and then we're going to do the weekend watch list coming out on Sunday. Let me just check this calendar here real quick so I can make sure I get the right date. I can't believe I whiffed that up pretty bad, so I'll make sure I start updating the dates correctly. Again, thanks for joining me. Like button, subscribe, notifications, you know the drill. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a good one.